essential. I don't have to emphasize again and again, whether it's your job opportunities, whether you want to make a presentation so you can become a good entrepreneur in the future, communication skills become very essential. And I want you to learn leadership skills also. You can watch many people here and learn, and you can participate in many of the activities which were pointed out by the directors here, especially the student welfare director pointed out many of the events which are being conducted. It's your opportunity to learn how to conduct events. There you learn how to work with people. Teamwork is one of the essential things which you have to learn here, and it's going to be very important. When you go outside and work, or when you start your own company, you are not going to be on an island working on your own. You have to work well with people. So teamwork becomes very essential, because people are not the same, right? Everybody has their own whims and fancies and quirks. So you have to learn to deal with people. Some people might be short-tempered, some people might go into depression easily, some people might be very smart that they cannot work with others. You have to learn to work in a team. The ability to work in a team is very important, so you have to learn all the skills here. And I also want to mention about how, this is for MTech students, that we used to have one full year of project, the second year being project, but the scheme has been changed from your batch onwards, where we will have one full semester. The fourth semester is going to be the project semester, but in the third semester we are going to have some theory papers and some project. The reason we changed it is that we found that the knowledge the MTech students gain, the theoretical knowledge, was not adequate. We interviewed some of the MTech students. We were not very happy about the subject knowledge they have and the communication skills they possess. So we did some studies, and we found out that many of the students who join MTech degree programs are coming from slightly different disciplines. They do not have the fullest of the background which is needed to do a master's degree. So we have decided to increase the amount of theory we teach you, so you gain more than enough subject knowledge to answer the questions in the interviews very well, and not just answering the questions, to gain more knowledge in your subject. I hope you will be able to utilize it very well. And I also wanted to talk about the ongoing recession. I know the computer science students and MCA students, some of them have this apprehension. What will happen to the IT industry? Don't worry, nothing is going to go wrong. These ups and downs do come in the industry, especially it is very common in US. Usually it happens once in a decade, but this time it happened a bit earlier also. So you do not have to worry about it, but you have to be prepared for a bad economy when you graduate. If the situation is still bad, especially the MTech students, MCA, you will be graduating after 3 years. In America they say, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. What it means is that, as Professor Pullabatla pointed out, the industries are not going to stop recruiting. They are going to be choosier in recruiting, which means they are going to look for the better among the best. When they come to VIT also, they will say, who are all the students. They will raise the level. Previously they used to say probably 7.5 CGPA is enough. Now they might come and say 8.5 CGPA. Previously they would have said, well, you should not have standing arrears. Now they will come and say no history of arrears. Right? They are going to raise their level of recruitment. So you better get tough. You better start studying on day one and utilize all the opportunities which are present here. We want to keep the labs open on all days, even in the weekends and nights, so that especially master's degree students can practice what they study in the lab and gain a lot of knowledge. We will be presenting employment opportunities also, what we call as earn while you learn. especially to the master's degree students. So we will be conducting some interviews and giving you employment opportunities in labs especially, or in teaching assistants. So, utilize all those opportunities and stay focused. The period you are going to stay in VIT is shorter compared to the bachelor's degree students. So as in the sports they say, keep your eye on the ball. When you play tennis or cricket, you keep your eye on the ball, right? So stay focused, keep your eye on the ball. Thank you.